Welcome to my fragrance show. We'll learn together and grow together. Oh yes. Oh yes. So we are going to do the Twosdays, 4160 Twosdays. We're gonna be testing out 2 fragrances in one day. Let's talk about Black Velvet Cafe. So Black Velvet Cafe, when I ordered it because it had the notes of coffee. So I was thinking cafe, coffee, right? Wrong. Black Velvet Cafe is an oriental woody fragrance. This is a fragrance that was launched in 2018, and the nose behind this fragrance is one of my favorite perfumers, Sarah McCartney. The top note is cedar. The middle notes are tobacco and white woods. The base notes are agar wood, coffee, and patchouli. So in my head, I imagined this coffee fragrance, something absolutely not gourmand, but
gourmandish.
And so I purchased it, and I took a shower, and I did a book bag strap technique. And as I was smelling it, I was like, oh my goodness. You know, it smelled smoke. I smelled cigarette smoke. So on my skin, so I was reading some of the explanations of it, and they say that it really does smell like velvet cafe, a cafe with velvet chairs, and where people used to be able to smoke their cigarettes. That does smell like that. It does smell like a place that has the velvet chairs that retain the cigarette smoke, and you get that musky, dark, heavy smell. There are hints of coffee, but it's not so much there. And the patchouli is not strong enough to, cover up the smokiness of it. So this fragrance, if you really like smoky scents, this is for you. What I was thinking was this fragrance is more Sarah McCartney's way of showing people that she really knows what she's doing with notes, because she was able to create this different smell, just a different smell with these notes. And so what I call it is, it's definitely a smoky fragrance, and on my skin it reads as cigarette smoky fragrance. Now we're going to go into the Raw Silk and Red Roses. This one is my baby. This is my baby, Sarah McCartney. This is my baby. So let's talk about Raw Silk and Red Roses. So Raw Silk and Red Roses was launched in 2015, and the notes are rose, patchouli, geranium, plum, musk, and peach. And can I tell you something? Those notes are what you smell and taste. And so when I put this on, I actually put this on because I figured, let me see if I can blend the Raw Silk Red Roses with the Black Velvet Cafe and create some floral, musky, dark. No. No. Sorry, no. It smelled good for the first 15 minutes. You could smell that dark, smokiness with that juicy, rosy, fruity, and then the smoke just won. The smoke won. So that's why I'm saying this is a wonderful, wonderful fragrance for what it is constructed for. I would not be able to wear this outside because I'd be smelling like if I smoked cigarettes, and that's not a smell that a lot of people want to be around. But Raw Silk and Red Roses, Let me tell you something. This is, for me, it's like the plum gives it a honey. That, you know? And then you have that, you do smell that rose. That rose is prominent and it just literally does stay. It doesn't leave you. The geranium is not an old person's geranium. It's not a juvenile geranium either, but it's a mature but not old. I can say that, I'm 42. And then the musk is just gonna keep it around for a long time. So I am in love with raw silk red roses. I am in love with it. This is something that I'm gonna have to order probably 2 of these bottles to make sure I always have it on deck, because you guys know I love doing random giveaways. So I probably will do a random giveaway with this one, but I have to make sure I have For Marcial's Blends fragrances so I can do this whenever I feel like. Because it just smells so good. Ah. All I'm saying, I can grade this. This is a 50 out of 10. It's a 50 out of 10. It's perfection, Sarah. It's perfection. So that was it. That's the review for these 2. That's the review for these 2. This one is a work of art. Okay? Black Velvet Cafe is a work of art. That's all I can say. The fact that I am not able to wear it does not mean that it is not a work of art. This also gets a 50 out of 10 for a different reason. It doesn't get a 50 out of 10 because I can wear it. It gets a 50 out of 10 because this is some quality working in that brain to come up with the proper ratios to create this smoky perfume. So, kudos. Goodbye, my lovely fragrance blenders. I'll see and smell you soon. See ya. Ci vediamo domani.